What we are looking at today, guys, is going to be a house that is super affordable, and it's in one of the absolute best communities, one of the most desirable communities in all of Houston. Guys, today we are out in Sunterra, and I'm super excited to show you this house. This house right here is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,070 square foot house. It's also got a loft area upstairs, a huge kitchen, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This house now, just as it stands with everything inside of it, which comes with like a speaker and all of the updates, comes for a total of $330,000. Super, super affordable. Let's go check it out, guys. All right, guys, so right off the start, as soon as you walk in, you are greeted by a great size living room, and it's super, super open. So from here, you can see the living room, you can see the dining room, and you can see the kitchen. But let's just take a look at some of these finishes as well. So right here, guys, we are looking at, these are luxury vinyl flooring. So this is actually really good because if you have pets or kids, this is going to be great flooring because it's very, very durable. It's great with water. It's great with scratches. It's great with anything, drops, food, and anything you can imagine comes with having children and dogs. It's going to be fantastic. You got a living room right here that gets lots of natural light. And guys, this is today when the sun is not out very much. It still looks super bright in here. But if you come across here, you've got your dining area, which is not a formal dining room, but it's a designated dining area. You could fit a round table in here. Right now, they've got a rectangular table, but it has anything that you need. So looking at this kitchen, this is probably my favorite part of the entire house. So you've got a large kitchen, you've got counter space galore. Now it doesn't have as much cabinet space up top, but where you don't have cabinet space up top, you definitely have some at the bottom. Okay, so let's take a look at pantry space. So pantry, okay. Sort of got a walk-in pantry, got plenty of space for anything that you need. And then again, I just want to show you one more view of some of the cabinet space they have here. So not a whole lot of cabinet space up top, but they do have some all at the bottom. So you've got all this space for your storage, which makes perfect sense. And I feel like it's just a great feel overall. Like this has the perfect type of entertainment setup for me. So like if I have guests, I feel like this is like a perfect spot to have a party or get together because you can see everything from everywhere in this house. And again, for $330,000, the space that you're getting is phenomenal. Now, one thing that I do like in all houses is to be able to have a powder room downstairs because it keeps all your guests downstairs and out of your second story, so you don't have to worry about anything. So let's go ahead and go upstairs and I will show you guys what else this house has to offer. Okay, now going up to your second story, you've got a loft area. You can make it a game area if you want, but again, for entertaining guests, if you choose to have people upstairs, this is great. So take a look at this, you guys. Here is your loft area upstairs, and they've got all the rest of the bedrooms are upstairs. So you've got 3 bedrooms up here. We're gonna go and start off with the primary, and I'll show you guys one more video of the actual loft area. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. Primary bedroom number 1. All right, so you've got a large bedroom upstairs, and this is a king size bed, and they still have room for 2 nightstands that are pretty big nightstands right next to it. And then over here, it's kind of like a designated spot for you to have a TV if you want a TV. They've got a dresser up here in the picture, but we all know you'd be putting the TV up there. Now, this is also one of the best bathrooms that I've seen in a home in a while. Look at this beautiful tile flooring they have in here. And then you've got a large garden tub. And then you've got your walk-in shower, gorgeous backsplash again. Now, obviously all this stuff is, to your taste. You can design it how you'd like, okay? And then you've got a beautiful vanity right here, lots of cabinet space in here, counter space, not the most in the world, but still decent. And then closet space, which is usually really important, especially for the ladies out there, okay? Closet space, definitely got lots in here. Again, for $330,000 in this community, this is phenomenal. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and go over to the other bedrooms in the house. So we've got secondary bedroom right here, still plenty of space. Definitely not the biggest that I've ever seen, but it's definitely not anywhere near the smallest. You've got enough for a queen size bed. They've got I guess you can call that a dresser, not a nightstand. You got a dresser there. You could put another dresser on this side, and you could even fit a TV if you wanted. And one thing that I like what a lot of builders are doing nowadays is they're putting windows in these closets. Now, nobody act like y'all get changed in the closet, because you don't. But they've got a window in the closet so you have some more light. Okay, now let's go over to the third and final bedroom. All right, so bedroom number 3. Sorry, the music's kind of loud in here. Bedroom number 3, you have got another queen size bed in here. Okay, you got 2 sets of windows, which helps out with the natural light in the house. Okay, and these guys have a desk set up in the room. You can probably put a dresser over there, and they've also got 2 nightstands. So overall, nice spacing upstairs. I can definitely feel they put most of the square footage downstairs, and then they use a lot of the square footage for this loft area. If a loft is not important to you, there is an option for you to make a 4th bedroom. So just know that you do have that option if you build. Obviously, this is the model home, so this one is sold as is like this. Now, if you build this house in this community, it's going to be a little bit different because you have options as far as what you want to put onto the house, how you want your floors to look, how you want your elevation to look, which is the outside, how tall you want your door to be, so on and so forth. There's lots of different things that go into upgrades, but you'll have that option to do if you decide to build. Now, I wanted to show you guys the last bathroom in the house. So I love this bathroom upstairs. So obviously all 2 of these rooms up here are going to share this bathroom. So what I like about it is that you've got lots of counter space on this side. A lot of times I like to see the double vanities, but more times than not, I think that it's more important to have counter space. So you've got there, and then you've got this beautiful tile backsplash right here on your shower. And then you've got nice tile floors. So overall, I think this bathroom is pretty spacious. It's got lots of room for 2 people to definitely be sharing it. And then again, one of the things that I feel like is best about this house is the space, which is the living space downstairs, and then also the loft area up here. It's probably my favorite. Okay, and then the last thing that I wanted to show you guys as well is going to be the backyard. Now, the backyard, again, is not as important because, you know, if you buy this house, then sure, you're going to get this lot. But if you decide to build, then whatever lot you're going to get is going to depend on a whole bunch of different things. You know, pricing, where it's at in the community. Do you have a lakefront view? Do you have neighbors, cul-de-sac, all that type of stuff. So anyways, so I wanted to show you the backyard, and I wanted to show you what you could expect to have as far as backyard space. So back here, they've got a covered patio. So they've got enough room right here for you to have a table and a few chairs, or you could put a couple little couches if you wanted it to. And then just wanted to show you what the outside of the house looks like, because it is important. So these guys are not one of the builders that likes to put all brick on their homes. And so that's one thing that they do have. Some people are very particular about having all brick on their houses. These builders put some brick and then they put the rest siding. So if that's something that you're okay with, then definitely would be great. If it's something that bothers you, maybe you look at possibly another type of home. So now, one great thing about this community is that they do have different options for homes. There are so many different options out here for you to build, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of my buyers like to live in Sunterra, because they do get the option to go with different builders. So out here, you've got KB Homes, you've got Ashton Woods, you've got Weston Homes, you've got Lennar, you've got a whole plethora of homes that you can take a look at, and then one of those is going to fit the style that you're looking for. So I also want to show you guys, there's going to be a Crystal Lagoon out here, which is basically going to be like resort style living. And I'll show you guys a little snippet of that. That's not available right now. It should be here. I believe December of 2025 is when everything's going to be completed. They pushed back production a couple of years just because of, you know, XYZ, but the Crystal Lagoon should be done around that time. Okay, so I'm leaving the model home right now, and this is one thing I wanted to show you guys, how many model homes they have out here that you can come and check out. So they've got this one right here. They've got 2 more on the end of the street. They've got one that they're building. They've got 3 more down on that side, and I'll kind of walk you guys down a little bit. And then they've also got this whole street, all new construction homes. So what typically happens is, once I get someone that's just like you that's looking to move over here, we chat, we have a meeting, we talk about, you know, what you're looking for, what things that you need, price points, and then from there, I have relationships with all these reps that work at all of these offices. And so I figure out what you guys are looking for, and then we go and see them, and then we talk about, you know, maybe getting a discount on the prices or maybe get you incentives. And that's one thing that I really like about working with new construction, is that you can get incentives. So, you know, closing cost assistance, or they can throw in appliances or something just to help make the deal sweeter. That's my MO. So, but anyways, I'm going to show you guys a little bit more of Sunterra in just a second. Okay, so I'm going to drive to the Lagoon area so I can show you guys where it's in production right now, but I'm going to drive over there so you guys can kind of see where it's at, kind of get an idea of how big it's going to be, and then I'll also show you a virtual walkthrough, if you will, of what it's actually going to look like. So now I'm at the front of the community, guys, and this is where you would basically, I'm going to flip the screen around so you can see. This is going to be the front of the community. This is where one entrance that you can get in through. Now, if you look over here, this is supposed to be resort style living. So they're going to have this big, large lagoon, which basically looks like it's a big beach, okay? They're also going to have a lazy river on the other side where you can kind of just sit and lounge. But this out here, it's going to be in the very front of the community, and it's basically in walking distance. The section that I was just at is down the street that way, so you're within, I would say it's a 3-minute drive just to get over here to the lagoon. So once you are a resident here in Sunterra, in which you will have to have residency just to use the lagoon. It can't just be anyone just driving up from the neighborhood. You've got to have access to get over here. And I think you're allowed 1 or 2 guests per family, and that's how it works. It's going to be amazing, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of people want to live over here, is because of those amenities. So, guys, this is, again, the best community, in my opinion, the top master plan community in all of Texas, guys. I think it's amazing. This is definitely one of my preferred places to live for sure. So if you guys are thinking about an awesome place to live, you want to be in a great community, and you also want to have the affordability of some nice houses over here, most definitely let's chat, guys. All of my contact information is in the description down below. And if you guys are not interested in this community, you want to see another one that's available, I posted another video that I think you guys are going to really love. Take a look at it and let me know what you guys think. But until next time, you guys take care.